Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Love at Large by the brilliant Jockey White. My name is Collin Pecott, and I'm beyond thrilled to be your narrator for this page. I can't even begin to describe how honored I am that Jockey entrusted me with bringing his words to life. Now, I know it's been a bit of a wait. Yeah, we hear you, but Jockey sends his heartfelt apologies. Life happens, right? But he also wants you to know it was worth the wait, and he hopes you find every word dripping with the emotion, depth, and rawness he poured into it. All right, enough of my rambling. Let's dive in. Page 5. Love at Large by Jockey White. Date, February 3rd, 2025. A lot has happened in this world, and there's more yet to come. Lost souls still hunger for knowledge, the wealthiest families remain fractured, and the man who sleeps beneath a bridge still finds peace in his own reflections. Different shades of skin continue to carry the weight of prejudice. Children are confined by the boundaries of their parents' behaviors and teachings, and even the coldest winters haven't frozen hell, just as the fiercest heat hasn't burned away the bricks of reality. Human imperfection breeds inner conflict. If you've learned anything about me, know this. I've always been a spiritual believer, not religious. I don't subscribe to the fabricated tales bound within holy books, crafted to keep minds shackled. I believe in something greater, the force that created the stars, the moon, the planets, the sun, and me. But there are no instructions outside of what lives within us to keep us connected to it. We were all trained in darkness, which is why deception feels so familiar. Our teachings have inflicted deep wounds, yet our selfishness blinds us to who's responsible. Right and wrong aren't determined by the voices of others, but judged first by that quiet voice within, our gut. Humanity has bad habits, the thirst for validation, the addiction to acceptance. Some call it seeking clarity, but often it's just lying to ourselves about our own flaws. Power is mankind's most craved possession, yet loyalty is rare. Selfless people are often mistreated. The wise and thoughtful figure things out, steering clear of self-destruction. A man who fails to think for himself stands at the threshold of death, knocking on a door with no value behind it. Long-term goals built on short-term foundations ruin the spirit because patience disappears. That's why it's easy to declare, "I'll be a millionaire overnight," truly believing it will happen by tomorrow, but when tomorrow arrives, the results mirror how you spent the 10 hours of your yesterday. Mankind scripts its own sanity. Now, I'm not telling this story from a pedestal of perfection. I too put on my underwear before my pants. I'm not afraid to admit what I don't know. I won't pretend to have answers where I have none. When I seek knowledge, I reach for higher understanding. I believe it's more powerful to listen than to speak. Let me tell you something powerful about you, about us. We all outran millions of other cells to exist. That alone is victory. In today's world, old tales, facades, and personas worry me. Lies feed the flesh's desires, while the truth is often twisted to protect fragile feelings. Someone once told me, "It's a fact to feel, but your feelings aren't facts." I can only imagine how the first ignorant person processed that truth. An old woman once said, "In a crowd, there are 5 types of people, but the coward is the hardest to identify." What makes me strong is my ability to stand accountable when I fail or disappoint those I love. I've always been a black diamond submerged in black oil. When I admitted to being an introvert, it wasn't because of anyone else. It's simply the nature of my spirit. I was born broke, surrounded by poor-minded people with billion-dollar ideas but no direction, guided only by the images projected by others. Since childhood, I was shaped by my parents' best teachings, never questioning the purpose of a birth certificate or the countless certificates earned throughout life until eventually A death certificate says, "Thank you for playing the game called life." Until the next page of my diary audiobook, I hope you remain mindful and aware of this matrix, this game we're all part of. I'm Jockey White, the writer of this story. My name is Collin Pecott, and I've been granted the honor of narrating this tale by Jockey White himself. I hope you've taken something from it, found a lesson hidden in the words. Man, this story was deep. Jockey White is an incredible writer, brilliant, thought-provoking, and real.